Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. I've just recorded an astrology overview for the Jupiter-Chiron conjunction, and I'm talking about the exact conjunction, same degrees, same minutes. That's happening tomorrow, 12th of March, 5:36 a.m. GMT. Apply it to your own time zones. They have been conjunct for a while, but this is the exact conjunction that I'm talking about. So if that resonates for you, check it out on my Goddess of Neptune YouTube channel, and it is relating to our healing journey, but also because at that moment there is an exact opposition, same degrees, of the moon in Scorpio with Uranus in Taurus. So it might be worth checking that out because of, again, change, feelings, and the healing journey. If that's speaking to you, then check it out. Go to my link tree in my page bio and you'll see Goddess of Neptune YouTube channel. So check that out if it resonates, okay? And I thought I'd jump on here and just take some cards from the Gilded Tarot Royale, the Sovereign deck, because we need to remember that we are sovereign beings, especially during this time of healing, profound transformation, and also because Saturn is now in Pisces house. And certainly on the 7th of March, when Saturn entered the room and the full moon had prepped us just before, illuminating things that we might need to recognize as lessons from Saturn's time in Aquarius. This is all about now how we're going to move forward. But we need to uphold our sovereignty, especially with all this healing going on as well, and the change that's being called for. Further transformation on the way with Pluto, of course, about to enter Aquarius later this month. It's been a lot. So again, give yourselves that hug because we need to nurture ourselves through this. Let's take some cards and see what we've got for the collective. Okay, so messages from the pure white light, of course, as always, and certainly to help uplift, inspire and empower you on your journeys. And this is on collective energy. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But you might want to check out, of course, where Jupiter and Chiron are transiting through based on your natal chart, and also where the moon and Uranus will be opposing, and that's based on tomorrow, as I said, 12th of March, 5:36 a.m. All of that happening with the exact aspects. Okay. What do we have, please, for the collective? What do they need to know with the Jupiter-Chiron exact conjunction? For the collective, thank you. Wow. Yes. High Priestess. Loving that. Piscean energy. We are still in Pisces season. And that's where Saturn is now residing. And also that is where Mercury is residing, and I mentioned that in my astrology report as well. A reminder that that is our connection to communication with ourselves. And certainly High Priestess is our intuition, getting in touch with our intuition, and that's exactly what Mercury in Pisces, in my opinion, is calling for. It's supporting that energy of connecting to source energy within ourselves. Our soul, our intuition is that source energy. So we need to get connected, listen to our intuition. Check in, meditate, sound healing, whatever it takes. Those messages from the divine via our intuition, paramount in this moment. Because we have 9 of Swords energy. Sleepless nights, anxiety, overthinking. Those are completely opposite energies. Right, that one wanted to flip and it came out on its side. So even the Two of Pentacles doesn't know which way to turn. Two of Pentacles is about a choice, and it can relate to prioritization, but it is a choice card nonetheless because it's a 2 card. And interestingly, we see a ship here, and this is Pentacles energy, so it's about stability. This is about a choice relating to our stability, our abundance, and abundance can come in many ways. Let's see what else we have for the collective. Oh, that's too many, but what flipped over? Yeah, I'll take all of those. We've got Judgment, King of Wands, and the Star that all came out together. Okay, final advice card, please. Final advice card. Thank you. That one showed itself when I was setting the deck earlier. Two of Swords, another choice card. A choice has to be made here. Hidden energy, 10 of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. So this quintessential dream of abundance that is material, spiritual, emotional fulfillment that comes with loyalty and joy and, you know, stability, security, is in reverse on the bottom. And underneath that, there is the Four of Wands, which is that harmony card. It can represent 1111 in terms of unity, union, but that is on top of that in the hidden energy. So there is a feeling, perhaps within hidden emotions, of where is my 10 of Pentacles? It's not quite here. Well, what needs to happen is you need to check in with your intuition. This is Pisces energy, major arcana. And go with the flow. That's what the High Priestess energy is. Go with the flow and trust your intuition. Because at the moment, there is some stress and anxiety around a particular situation. And if this is coming up for the healing journey, it's something that needs to be healed and processed. But we have the Two of Pentacles. A choice needs to be made regarding your own stability. It came out on its side. So even this card, I joked about it, doesn't know which way to turn. So maybe you don't know which way to turn when it comes to this. But these coming out together, we have the King of Wands in between two major arcana, Judgment and the Star in reverse. So there is lack of healing in a situation, lack of hope in a situation regarding a masculine energy, and a judgment call is needed. There needs to be a wake-up call to this. Now, if this is not resonating in terms of a connection, this could simply be saying the masculine energy within yourself, because we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. This is about taking action. The King of Wands is very much about going after what he wants. It's fire energy. It is that wand energy of really being passionate and driven to go after with confidence what he wants. So we have that within all of us. We have that masculine energy. So maybe there is something you want to go after, something that you want, something that you're passionate about, but you're feeling like there's lack of hope. And there is also resistance to healing, because the star can indicate healing. It comes after the Tower, which is about change, and it brings that rebirth energy and healing, because we have to heal from this big change that's happened. But there is resistance to that. There is resistance to healing, even though we want something and we're needing to answer the call to our soul. Judgment. So a judgment needs to be taken on this. It's major arcana energy. And in between those two major arcanas was the taking action. And we know that Chiron and Jupiter are having this exact conjunction within Aries, which is that masculine energy of going after what we want. So there's resistance to healing that, because a choice needs to be made. And the Two of Swords is about making a choice, but this blindfold is somewhat metaphorical. It's illusionary. The blindfold can be taken off at any moment, because you know the choice that needs to be made. There's no need to have a blindfold. I don't know what choice, because you know the choice. This is resistance sometimes to making that change, because you know a change is needed, but there is resistance to the healing that's going to come after a change from that choice. So let's see what the Astro deck has, okay, as a final card. But this is essentially telling you that you need to answer the call to your soul, because we have the Judgment and the High Priestess, which is about connecting with your intuition. So answer the call to what your soul is saying regarding this choice that needs to be made, because you know what you want to go towards. You know what you're passionate about. You know what you want. But there are sleepless nights at the moment and anxiety, because stress and anxiety, overthinking, because of resistance to healing and or resistance to making a choice. Okay, what do we have, please, for the collective? Gemini in reverse. So yeah, there's no balance here. As Gemini is that balance, it's the two pillars. Now, interestingly, what do we have here? We have the High Priestess between two pillars. So there you go, there's a synchronicity from Spirit. But look at that amazing bee energy, which I'm loving. I'm loving that. But also cross-pollinate. So this is, you know, being able to take something, take the goodness out of that situation and apply it somewhere else when you think of it in that term. So the healing journey, take the goodness out of these challenges that have been experienced, all the pain, take the goodness from that, take the wisdom from that, and then apply it moving forward in terms of the direction of what you want. Because there's currently an imbalance there, and maybe lack of communication because of Gemini energy. Gemini's ruled by Mercury. Mercury's in Pisces. Again, going back to that, check in with your intuition. And with the High Priestess, she's actually floating more towards one choice, isn't she? So she's able to make the choice because she can go within and she is confident that her intuition is going to speak to her. Judgment. 2 major arcana energy here about answering the call to the soul. Pisces energy, Libra energy. Libra is all about fairness and balance. We also have Aquarius energy here, which is about that freedom and rebellion, liberation. So the healing is going to liberate you because all that can be processed, and you can, to use the term cross-pollinate, you can use the goodness from those situations and from that healing journey, release the pain of it, but take the wisdom from it and apply it going forward. Do we have anything else from the Astro Codes deck for the collective? Do we have anything else? Any other messages? That one there. Oh, wow, Scorpio. Yeah. So Scorpio, I mentioned before about the moon being in Scorpio at the exact time of the exact conjunction, and I mean the exact conjunction, of Jupiter and Chiron. At that moment, 5:36 GMT, and you'll see this on my astrology report if you check it out, we have the moon in Scorpio at that exact moment. And the moon in Scorpio will be in exact opposition, 15 degrees Scorpio, opposite 15 degrees Taurus, which is Uranus. That's where Uranus is going to be. So challenging change when it comes to our worth and values, because our feelings are deep and they need to be accepted and processed. So no more pushing it down. We need to accept it and embrace it. And that can be harsh. Of course, Pluto rules Scorpio, and Pluto is at the final degrees of Capricorn, about to move into Aquarius, 23rd of March. So we've had a big thing happen already with Saturn moving into Pisces, and now Pluto is getting ready to move into Aquarius, and that is heavy, deep, intense, transformative energy. That is Tower energy as well. So healing is essential at this time to prepare us for all of this. And Saturn has reminded us of those lessons whilst he's been in Aquarius the past few years. So, you know, he came into Pisces, and as I've said before on here and on YouTube, almost entered the room, entered the Pisces realm. I'm in the house of the divine now. What has happened the past 3 years that has maybe been out of alignment with your soul? What lessons have you learnt? Because I'm here now to get this sorted. I'm in the house of the divine. We need to get into alignment with our soul. Mercury in Pisces supporting the energy of connection with the divine, and truly asking us to go within whilst all of this healing is going on as well. So it's intense, but it's necessary. And on the bottom, we have Libra, because that's what's going to bring about the balance. That's what's going to bring about the fairness. And that is what is going to bring about divine justice. So karmic returns because of the Saturn energy, of course, but also the fairness when it comes to the reciprocity, the equal give and take. You need to consider all of that if you want to go towards something, but you are hesitant of change because you're up in your mind overthinking about times in the past where maybe things have been out of balance and you've not felt able to move forward. That could cloud your judgment, and we have judgment here. It's time to answer the call to your soul, to really listen to what your soul's telling you in order to make this choice that you know you need to make, and one that is related to your own abundance. And abundance can come in many forms. I hope that finds you well. Check out my astrology overview on YouTube if it resonates for you. I'm sending you love and blessings for this profound healing journey that we're all on, and take care of you. I'll see you next time.